Hi, my name is Helen and I run strength and balance classes in Chichester, West Sussex. Today we're going to talk about an exercise called the heel raise, and basically we're going to start from a seated heel raise and I'm going to show you all the progressions up to an upward reach. This is a great exercise, it's a twofer. Basically you get strength for the muscle in the back of the lower leg, but you also work your balance, and also you work on your ankle strength as well. So actually you get 3 benefits out of this one. So I'm going to show you the progressions for this exercise so that you can choose the one that is suitable for you. So before you try these exercises, please make sure that you are fit and healthy, and of course at any time you feel sick or unwell, please just stop. So to start with, we're going to start with the seated option, and I'm going to show you sideways on. So something like a dining room chair, something nice and stable, not too low in the seat. Hip walk to the front of that chair and have your feet and knees about hip width apart. Sit tall, so you're elongating that spine. And then all I'd like you to do is bring your heels off the ground. Okay, so I'm on the balls of my feet with most of my weight through those big and second toes, and I'm pausing for a count of 3, 2, 1 at the top, and then I'm coming down slowly. And this is a really important part of the exercise, that you bring your ankles and your heels down slowly. Lovely. Going to show you once more. So lifting the chest, relaxing the shoulders, sitting tall. Hands can be either on your lap, or if you need a little bit of extra support, you can have them by the side of the chair. So I'm bringing those heels up. I'm pausing at the top, feeling this muscle working, and then slowly coming down again. Okay, so that's the first one. So now standing up, I'm going to show you the standing version. Again, I'm going to show you sideways on, but basically I'm going to stand with my feet hip width apart, standing nice and tall, looking straight ahead. I've got my chair here for a little bit of support if I need it, because as I said, it is going to challenge your balance a little bit as well. But of course you can use something like a wall, or if you've got a kitchen counter to hand, anything that's not going to move. So feet are hip width apart, okay? The further the feet are apart, the more difficult this exercise is. Using the chair for a little bit of support, I'm going to coming up. Make sure that weight is just distributed between the big and second toe. I'm pausing for that count of 3 at the top, and then I'm slowly coming down. And again, reinforcing it's that slowly coming down that's really going to make this exercise work as well. Now when it comes to support, when you start doing this, you might need both hands as you come up. A little bit of wobble in your ankles, just making sure you're secure. And hopefully as time goes by, you'll become better at this exercise and you can reduce the amount of support you need. So you can go from one hand, maybe to 2 hands to 1 hand, to maybe a couple of fingers, to eventually being able to come up. Keeping those knees soft, weight on the big and second toe, holding it for 3 seconds at the top, and then coming down slowly without needing that support. Okay? And now moving on to the next stage. So the next stage is what we call an upward reach, and it basically combines a little bit of a knee bend with an upward reach, but you bring your heels up as well. So for this one, if you can come out the side of your chair. Now my chair is in front of me, okay? It's never by the side or behind. I can see my chair, it's just there in front of me. And all I'm going to do, I'm going to turn sideways because you can see a little bit better. Is come down, a little bit of a knee bend, and then come up onto the ball of my foot, weight between my big and second toe again, and then slowly down. Support is there if I need it. So it's that little bit of knee bend, and then coming up, finding that support, finding that balance, and slowly down again. Okay, once that feels okay, we're going to add an arm. So chest up, shoulders relaxed, a little bit of that knee bend, And then I'm going to come up, bring those heels up, and I'm going to reach up with one arm. So I've still got my hand there if I need it for support, and then slowly down. And then for this one, switch sides. I'm going to move my chair just so camera angles, but of course you can sidestep to the other side, and then you'll do it the other side. I'm going to switch to sideways so you can see, but I've got my wall in case I need it for support. It's a little bit of knee bend, and then coming up, bring those heels up, bring that hand up, reaching up. Hopefully that arm is by the ear, palm facing in, and then slowly down again. When you feel nice and secure doing it both without any support with either whichever arm, you can move on to the two arms. So stay with that knee bend, a little bit of a knee bend, and then we slowly come up, bringing those heels up and bringing both arms up as well, and then slowly down. So showing you sideways on, a little bit of a knee bend, and then coming up slowly, bringing those hands up, heels up, pausing at the top, and then slowly down again. Okay, now there is one more progression to this. It's going to make that balance at the top just that little bit more difficult. So please make sure at each stage that you are confident and safe doing that stage before you move on to the next one. So for the next one, it's exactly the same exercise, you just make it a little bit quicker. It adds a little bit of momentum, makes it much more difficult to get your balance at the top. So it's coming down into that knee bend and then bringing yourself up and finding that that balance. And coming slowly down again. Fantastic. So, all those variations of exercise, they challenge your balance, apart from the seated one, but at that one we're just working on getting enough strength in those ankles and in the back of your lower leg to progress to the standing versions. Okay, so I hope you found this useful. Any questions or comments, let me know. Have a go, practice them, but as I said, please make sure that you're comfortable at one stage before you move on to the next version. Okay, see you next week.